It's time to feel the rage. Welcome to Film Rage, where we talk movies in theaters, streaming, and classic films as well. Directors and actors beware, as you cannot hide from the rage. My name is Bryce, and I'm part of the Film Rage crew, which also includes Jim. Hello, Jim.
Hey, Bryce.
Also, we have the Merman. What's going on, Mer?
Kuna Matata, baby.
What does that mean?
I just finished 3 days of unloading trucks for the big Lion King show.
Ah, well, that's exciting.
The Tube. Yeah, 2 weeks. And how many $100 millions in puppets that they brought with them?
I would imagine they spent a couple dollars
it's
on it.
It's going to be a big show.
Really big
show. All right, so with the introductions out of the way, let's rage on.
All right. Well, thanks to all who've been supporting us. If you love our independent podcast or even just like a little bit, please like, subscribe, share, and give us a 5-star rating on your listening platform. Or support us and join the Film Rage community by joining our membership at buymeacoffee.com/FilmRageYYC. If you cannot commit to a membership, you can still buy us a movie rental and dare us to see a terrible film, and we'll watch it if it played anywhere in a cinema in the world. Now, let's get to raging.
Alrighty.
What the amazing moment
Predict.
What the amazing moment predict? Will he predict the rage or will he predict the mondo? Will he tell us all what Jim and Bryce are at the
Movies?
Better watch out, cause here he comes, flying in like Lion King to you. Swim, Murray, fly, Murray.
Swim, Murray, fly?
Swim, Murray, fly, Murray.
Fly, Murray, swim.
Swim all the flying way to our hearts, our little Lionfield hearts.
I want to be Johnny Storm.
Johnny Storm.
Okay.
Flame on, bitch.
I saw one movie.
Yes.
And I saw it
also
twice.
saw one movie.
What?
And the other, and then there's some other crap that you guys saw.
You saw it twice?
More on that later. The first one was the big one in the cinemas this weekend.
Cinematic.
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four.
First steps, apparently.
Could be the last steps if it doesn't do better.
Yeah, maybe.
First steps.
Yeah, well, it's a superhero movie, so you know how those go.
Remember how the last hero movie
I saw it the first time with Jim.
Okay.
I know what he might have thought about it. I don't know about Bryce.
Okay.
I don't think it was that spectacular. Let's just go double meh.
All right.
Double mad.
Well, it is a superhero film, so Bryce
There you
doesn't
go.
even have to watch them now.
Pretty
You even
much.
have to watch them.
They're all mad.
The Home with the, I'm actually going to say this, underrated Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Because I always thought he was just a goofball, but apparently he's got a little bit of acting chops too.
He does.
I'm not sure he shows it in this movie.
And
but
he's going to be a papa.
okay.
He's going to be a daddy, so maybe that'll settle him down. Now that he's moved on from Kim Kardashian.
I don't even know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
there's
right
like
now.
another language.
Just saying, he was a thing for a while. He was dating.
He's still a thing.
What is a Kim Kardashian?
Yeah, that's because you don't watch TV or you don't have any knowledge of pop culture.
I
Was
gotta
she
say,
been-
I don't really know Kim.
I don't know.
I know Bruce Jenner.
Yeah, same area. It looked kind of scary. I don't know who produced it, and yeah, it was a serious role. So, what the hell? Jim gave it a mondo and Bryce gave it a meh. Bambi the Reckoning.
Ah.
Another childhood pleasant memory torn to shreds.
How do you know you didn't see it?
Because I saw the trailer, that was enough. I remember Bambi,
not
okay?
enough.
I was like 4 and I freaking cried my eyes out. This is not that.
Well, don't you wish that Bambi could get a reckoning?
But
For his
Murray,
mother?
What if I was to tell you that maybe Thumper made an appearance?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Purely
Actually, it wasn't
based
just one
on
Thumper.
the trailer and the last
Well,
two,
I'm assuming one of them was Thumper.
Yeah, based on the last 2 Winnie the Pooh movies and this trailer, double rage.
Okie dokie.
Wow.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Not Ohio.
Just oh, hi.
Just
I'd
oh,
rather
hi.
watch a movie with Ohio, but I don't know. It looked like some kind of freaking rom-com thing. I don't know.
Did it?
It looked like it.
Okay.
I guess it had.
Sorta, I guess.
Yeah. Double meh.
Double meh. Nice.
The last one, Sorry Baby.
I remember seeing all these movies that you're telling me that I saw.
Yeah, now that I mentioned them to you.
So that's good.
The last
Sometimes
one,
I don't.
Sorry Baby, which when I watched the trailer was like plastered with, won this award and this went to this festival and did this and best movie in the world this
Best
year.
movie in the world. Wow.
Double Mondo.
Mondo. Nice.
Because we like the best movies in the world.
Actually, I'm interested to hear what you think of that movie because we did not even have a reaction to each other after the movie.
No.
We didn't say one word about
No,
the movie.
we didn't even look into each other's eyes longingly.
Oh.
Sorry, baby.
Which is so hard to do.
I know, right? That's why. Sorry, baby.
It's okay.
Sorry Baby.
Right. Okay. Well, let's get right to the meat of this potato.
What is the meat? I don't know. What are we doing first?
The big chunky piece of meat is Fantastic Four.
Ah.
Okay, so
The Vanessa Kirby movie.
yes. So you guessed it. Yes, I did watch the other Fantastic Four movies.
Of course you did.
You are a
And
glutton
series
for punishment.
prior to this. And
Did you go watch the cartoons too?
no, I didn't do that because they were TV shows, not movies. So,
okay.
and this was actually better than both of those, just so you know.
I do know.
Yeah. All right.
I
so,
didn't have to watch them again to know.
Well,
that.
I just had to make sure because I had some fond memories of Fantastic Four for some reason.
Really.
Yeah, don't ask me why.
Odd.
Well, when did the first Fantastic Four come out? Does anybody remember that?
I mean the one with Jessica Alba?
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Jessica Alba.
most
2000 and-
repulsive actress that's ever lived.
2000. Well, she's
We
a
might
bil-
have to have the list.
But she's a
today.
billionaire.
I liked
so
her in
she-
Idle Hands.
She's
Yeah,
a billionaire,
okay.
so she doesn't
But
give a shit.
do you remember if she was still repulsive in that? You sure?
Nah,
Because
she
maybe
wasn't.
the movie was just.
Yeah, she was adorable in that.
Oh, she's
Okay.
okay, Machete.
No. I think she's repulsive in everything. But that, okay.
Yeah, I was
so
wrong.
apparently we won't be bringing her
I
up.
was wrong.
again.
Apparently, when she was like 15 or 16, because I think that's when she did Idle Hands.
I don't know.
She might have been older, but if she
I
was,
just remember her
she looked-
TV show.
You know
She
what?
looked very young.
Who knows?
She was good in that.
Just as long as we get. Nah, never mind.
Yeah,
All right.
probably best left unsaid.
Yeah.
Whatever you
Yes.
were thinking there.
Whatever
Yeah, I
you
was-
were
I
saying
was- I had some
probably
deep
not
thought
safe
about
for
that.
radio.
No. And normally I'm not, as it is anyway. So, but in this one, this was not corny and it wasn't starring any unlikable people like the first series, and has a better story than the standalone film. And they also, like Superman of this same year, keep that model of why the fuck would we retell how they got their powers? We definitely didn't need that again. And apparently now superheroes are never going to have that anymore because that's the new trend this year. You're never going to know how they got their powers.
Well, you gotta.
They're
you
just
gotta-
going to reintroduce
Only in
them.
James Gunn movies.
You kind of do.
They don't show. They're not
No, but
showing.
they talk about
They
it.
Yeah,
talk.
yeah,
They
yeah,
talk
but they
about
don't
it with
show-
the clips and everything.
they
That they
don't-
went to space. And
Yeah, they just don't spend half the movie
It was
No.
only
showing
four-
them
it was
get
only
it
4
like they
years
do in
later.
every other
Yeah.
one. Oh, let's redo the franchise 5 years later, and let's just show it again. And then, oh, you know what we're missing? Let's show them get their powers. No.
I like them.
And
I
for the
don't-
record, this is
that's my favorite part of every superhero
Yeah,
movie.
me too.
The first one where I get to learn about their powers
Yes.
again.
Yes.
It's great.
That's what makes
I'm
it-
not being.
No,
I'm
now
not
I know
being
you're being
That's-
stupid.
that's what
I
makes it-
always assume you're being
That's what
stupid.
makes a good superhero film. The first half of
No.
it is an origin story.
Yes.
No,
exactly.
it's not.
Makes
Anyways.
you care about the character.
We
As
already
you were
know,
saying.
however, but all these people got their fucking powers.
Not if you don't read cartoons
I don't
or
know.
comic books.
I don't
you
know the Fantastic
Maybe-
Four from the Fab Four.
What if no one's ever heard of Batman and never read a comic book? They have no idea how he got his powers, how he became
Oh.
Batman. So you want to find
Hey,
out?
ChatGPT, tell me about how
Yeah,
Batman
well,
got his
that's-
powers.
That's the
Batman doesn't have any
millennial way of doing
powers.
things.
His power is money.
His power is money and
How did he get his money? His parents were killed by Pee Wee
he's-
Herman.
and he's smart.
Oh no, Pee Wee Herman was
No.
at the murder of his parents.
no, Pee Wee Herman
No.
was his parent, wasn't
Oh, there you go. I knew Pee Wee
he?
was
No,
involved.
what was Pee Wee Herman?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
Yes.
Batman Returns with Michael Keaton.
Yes.
Right.
Pee Wee Herman was the father of the Penguin
Yes.
who threw him in the sewer
Yes.
when he was a
So
baby.
that's still how Batman got
It's
his
Batman
powers.
adjacent.
No, that's not how he got his powers.
Well, yeah, because
important-
he had to battle the Penguin.
In the first one, his parents were killed by the Joker.
Oh. I don't know if that's,
That's
in
not
every
related
movie.
to Pee Wee Herman at all.
No,
Then.
it's not. I'm just saying, if you want to know. But how about if you didn't see those movies? You don't know how he became Batman.
Yeah,
You know what?
But we remember it wrong,
But
which is even better.
I don't follow Fantastic Four. I have no idea
And-
how they got their powers.
and
no
more-
freaking clue.
And more importantly, what I'm saying is, you can just fucking tell it for like 2 minutes in the movie. We got our powers because we went to
Well,
space, like they did in this
I would
one.
like to
All
at
right,
least
well,
had
that's
15,
whatever.
20 minutes devoted to it.
Yeah, no, I
Yes.
don't want it. These
I wanna see
superhero
him-
movies are way too long.
I want to see him go to space and get hit by the whatever gamma rays,
There you go.
and then come back down. I want to
I
see
want
that.
these movies to be 77 minutes, like the perfect doc
I
time.
want to see how they got
That's
their
what I
powers.
want.
Man, I watched
Because
a
they
couple
don't
docs that would have been so awesome if they were 77 minutes this week, and they both just droned
They're way
on.
too long.
Exactly.
I was
Anyway,
like,
sorry,
just
what were we talking about?
get to
Oh,
the
right.
point.
So, this play takes
I feel
place
like your
in a-
review's 77 minutes long.
Yeah,
Jim.
because you two won't fucking shut up. All right, so it takes place in another dimension that is kind of similar to our Earth and at similar timeline,
No.
but certain
Not
things
similar at all.
It's similar.
No, it's not.
Yes.
breathe
Certain
air.
things don't
There's like
evolve
no crime. It's like that's not like our world at all.
because
Yes, go ahead.
the
Jim.
Fantastic Four are fighting their crime.
No, apparently they got rid of it.
Yes,
Yeah,
from the
strong.
Fantastic Four,
Yeah.
beating the shit out of them.
No,
Oh my God! Do you wanna go first?
no, just saying. Vanessa Kirby, whatever the hell her name was.
Yes.
Sue Storm.
She united all of the nations of the world
Right.
I
into
know.
one nation.
Right. Mm-hmm.
She didn't do that by beating the shit out of them. She did it by talking to them.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's
But so yeah, because
So you mean
She's
near
a
the end of the
master
movie?
no,
when
it's the
she-
negotiator.
beginning.
I don't know.
And because of that, there's like no
It's
crime
just
on that
the
planet.
beginning,
There's no crime on
not
that planet
the
because of
end.
her.
No
Just
use
saying.
in pretend.
Okay, so
Just
let
can't
me go back to what I was saying. It
yeah.
supposedly takes a similar timeline to our dimension.
Yeah.
However,
Yes, I am.
certain things did not evolve like they did in ours. For example, cars and TVs and tech, but other things did. So it looks like it's the 50s, but
not.
because it is an alternate universe, we
Right.
have no fucking clue what it is.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Which I kind of dug.
Yeah, I kind of dug the look of it for sure.
Yeah.
Also, in this iteration,
It was
all the
groovy.
characters are likable, and the story, although is wash, rinse, repeat superhero stuff with force-like powers, like most of them are, but this also had some great acting and supporting cast, especially from the Mole Man, played by one of our favorites of the podcast, Paul Walter
Love
Hauser,
Paul Walter Hauser.
who elevates
Mole. He's mole.
everything he's in. Plus, for some reason, we get a Jewish school teacher played by the great Natasha Lyonne, as well as
That's weird.
why no, it was just like
I don't know.
what?
She was a school teacher or a nun.
She's definitely gonna be in the next movie.
Oh, of course she is, because she's now the sex interest of
She's
I
now
know,
the
I-
thing's thing.
I can't wait till the
Yeah.
sex scene between those two.
Yeah, me too. I'd like.
That's gonna be awesome.
You know, you can
Awkward.
probably-
I
you can-
think she might die, but it'll be worth it.
You can probably watch that on porn right now if you just search for it.
That's probably true.
The Thing and
And whatever
And
Miss
Sue?
Jewish teacher.
Miss Jewish
person.
teacher person.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where was I?
I don't know.
You two are a little
about porn.
feisty today or something for some reason. Okay, where
We're
was
just
I?
trying to help you out, Jim.
Yes. Oh, plus another fave of
I
ours
was like
lately.
correcting him.
Sarah Niles. You haven't corrected me once, Marie. You've given your
have.
opinion because you hadn't let me finish what I was fucking saying. So, in addition to that, one of our faves lately is Sarah Niles, who appears to be popping up everywhere,
How's that?
apparently, but deservingly so.
She was like their press secretary or something. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Oh,
Is
the
that
black
what she
lady-
was?
Black lady? Okay, I didn't know what she was.
Yes.
And she's awesome in everything. She's so good.
great and everything.
This needed more of her.
It just that
She was
could
the
be a
best-
reason to rage
She's
about
probably the
this.
best part of F1.
She in F1?
That was the only
She
good
was.
thing about
Oh,
F1.
she wasn't the mother, was she?
She was the mother.
She was the mother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
All right. So do we want to talk about this movie today? 'Cause-
Yeah, go.
Okay, just checking.
I'm freaking hanging on your every word, Jim.
No, you're not, and he's not. Okay, so
Totally
there's
are.
not a lot of superheroing to be had actually in this, but it does have a lot of writing physics equations on blackboards and talking about stuff that, like things that are gonna happen or might happen. To be honest, though, I kind of like the story idea that came out also. To be honest, I wasn't bored. In fact, I wasn't bored through the whole movie. I was just kind of like, this is okay. It's kind of an easy feeling little story about family and having a baby. My feelings were like, Bryce, do you remember the movie we saw Inside Out and Inside Out Part 2? Remember those?
I vaguely, yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't feel any joy, sadness, anger or disgust, fear, or anxiety, embarrassment, ennui, or envy.
Right.
Through the whole thing.
Well, there you go.
So there was no Disney emotions through this Disney film that I felt.
I
didn't feel any of those.
I don't know that that's good, that you didn't feel anything.
I just kind of felt meh.
Yeah.
I didn't feel any of those except one emotion.
Yeah.
It was meh.
It was meh.
So at no point did I fear anyone dying or any surprises or anything other than any other meh-filled MCU film. What can I say? If this makes money, okay, so if this makes more money...
Can I just put it out, like, does it matter if any of these make money? Don't they have to just trudge on with what their plan is?
No, I think they changed their plans based on how much money they get.
They're not going to this time. They already announced half of this cast is going to be in the Doomsday thing with Robert Downey.
Well, they should have
had their names on the chair.
They should have brought Angelina Jolie back.
I don't even
so
know
they know
what's
those
going
four
on.
are going to be in the end with all the other Marvels.
Well, they teased us.
Well, they all have to be. Otherwise,
they
why
don't
are we?
all-
Why
they don't all
are
have
we
to
even
be.
watching?
No,
this?
they don't all have to be. They pick and choose.
But
I
we're
don't
not
think
going to,
so. It's
even though
all
they
good.
teased us, the Eternals were coming back
Yeah, none of them are in the end one.
What?
that we know of yet.
That we know of
don't
yet.
know the chair. Because if we have the Eternals come back, we'll have
Anyway.
superhero sex.
Yeah,
and
so,
then maybe
to his
we'll
point,
see the Thing.
It doesn't matter if it makes money or not because they're going to trudge ahead with
Yeah,
Fantastic Four
whatever
2.
their plan is, it's going ahead.
Their
Yeah.
phase.
Can I-
phase
can I-
5 or 6
I
or
just
whatever.
I just need to make my point, though.
Yeah,
If
okay,
if
what's your
that's
point? I thought you'd made your point.
No,
It
I
was
hadn't,
meh.
because you guys keep actually interjecting before I make any point.
Oh.
Okay, so the point I was trying to make...
We're just trying to keep this going, man.
Are you? Because that's not what my feeling. You know, it's a good thing we started early today, because between you two bozos... Okay, so what I was going to say was, if this makes more money than Thunderbirds, I will be very disappointed.
Yeah,
Because
it's not
that,
as
in
good a
my
movie.
opinion, was far better movie.
Absolutely.
I feel all kinds of things about this movie.
Oh, okay.
But,
Yes.
if I repeat,
There's no emoticons for it.
it was just meh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I felt.
Yeah. You already
It's the
said
best
that.
We already
word.
said that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually a really good word for this
Yeah,
movie.
that's how I felt.
Yeah. It's like
And I have an unpack. I have one unpacking,
You have an unpacking.
just one.
All right.
But let's hear what Murray has to say, or if the two of us interrupt him for 7 hours through his
you can
fucking
do that. You
review.
can try that too. It's the only review I had this week. So
All right,
it's
well,
up to you.
and then it's probably going to be 7 hours on its
No,
own.
it won't be. First
All right.
off, I don't really like the Fantastic Four. I know they're like one of the first Marvel superheroes.
I like the Fab Four.
Going back to like the 50s or
Couldn't
whatever.
tell the
but-
difference.
I just never liked
I
any of
can.
them.
I was making
Or
a
their
joke.
alleged superpowers.
Right. What alleged?
Maybe it's because I remember the crappy films with Jessica Alba and that snooty British dude.
They were meh.
They were.
And Captain America himself, Chris Evans. They
Yeah.
were
He was so
just
unlikable.
Really bad.
He's always unlikable until recently.
Only time I liked Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch, was when he was being ripped
Celine
apart.
Song
in
is the only one that
Deadpool
can make him not
Wolverine.
repulsive to me.
Plus, he had a real potty mouth in that film, so that's why I liked him in that one.
There you
but
go.
That was years after he actually played the part. Having said that, this was a decent film. I mean, unlike most of the world, I'm not in love with Pedro Pascal and everything he does. He's in every freaking movie. He's in like 10 movies this year.
I will say we're getting oversaturated with Pedro.
We
There's
are
a little
just
too much
little.
Pedro.
It's a lot.
He was okay for the role he played. Vanessa Kirby, I've always liked. She kicks some serious ass in this one. She's definitely the powerhouse of the foursome.
Did she
And a
actually
master
kick any ass, or
negotiator.
Was
did
the new version of Human Torch that pulled me in.
Not really.
Flame on, baby.
Flame on.
He even flies. I'm a big fan of superheroes that fly, as you may know. That Paul Walter dude.
I didn't
was
even know
pretty
who
funny.
he was. He's the kid from Stranger Things.
Oh,
I
you
didn't
mean
even
the
know
actual
that. Yeah,
actor?
Joseph
No,
Quinn.
never seen him.
Oh
before.
wow!
Yeah.
I mean-
What's his head with the long hair?
I don't know. Whatever.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
See, he
Yes,
does-
you're
he-
right.
He does watch TV.
Yeah,
That Paul Walter guy was kind of funny. Obviously, he's your comic relief. for
he's
the film.
fantastic in
He's
everything.
he's the best.
took me a minute to figure out that this film was not set in the 50s prior to what the trailer indicated. Although everything in this Earth 828 seems to be from that time period.
Yes.
The cars, the clothes, the technology. Well, everything not invented by Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic.
Appears to be an idealistic utopia where
Richards.
everybody loves everybody, much like the Star Trek universe.
Much like our podcast.
I guess it was a nice change from the hellish world we're living in now. Maybe that was my problem. I don't like it when everyone's getting along.
What?
Then we have Galactus, who literally devours worlds and leaves nothing in his wake. It's obvious that nothing or nobody can kill him.
Okay.
And I don't buy that these 4 super beings could either. Like, you knew they weren't going to, kill him or defeat him. There were some exciting battle scenes.
But what if they work together?
Like I said, Johnny Storm was the man.
Oh.
I just thought the others were kind of lame, as superheroes go.
Super lame.
For that reason, it's just a meh.
I don't think they were lame.
And yeah, I saw this twice.
Well, so
Why
it
didn't you
was
see it
meh,
twice?
so you watched it again?
No,
You're
I
hoping it would be
had
better the second time?
Friends who came to town who haven't been here in over 6 years since before COVID.
6 years.
They surprised me Thursday night. Oh, we're in town. Like, oh.
You know what we need to do is
So you know what we need to do?
We gotta
go see a movie.
We got to go watch a really
because I
average
mentioned
movie.
going to see that movie. They wanted to go see it. And I even paid for it. So yeah, I saw it twice in the same weekend.
You paid for it with money, and you paid for it with your time.
Valuable
as well.
time, yes. And I didn't notice
Was
when
it-
I
was
bought
it-
the tickets.
was it the
that I
same the
bought-
second time?
I bought it in 3D. I didn't notice
Oh,
that.
well, at least you got to see it
So I got
differently.
to see it in 3D, which wasn't an improvement.
I
trust me.
also got to see it in 3D, which
lucky you.
just because it was a very
Anyway,
popular movie Thursday
that's all I got.
afternoon, and that was the only time
I
I could
chose
see
not to watch this in 3D.
it. I wanted to not watch this in 3D, but if I was to get the premium seats, I had to watch it in 3D. And you know how I am about the hoity-toity. I need my little coat hook.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't have a coat, but if I did, I could hang it on
He's
there.
a prima donna.
Got a
now.
side table, got a little storage
I
compartment.
can't wait to see what he's like when we do the film festival.
Yeah, I have
this
to
year.
sit in the seats at the Globe.
All right, so the
Better bring a cushion.
the Fantastic Four: First Steps. It was a superhero movie, so it was meh.
Yep.
There we go.
Next movie.
All right.
Oh yeah, you got to do
moving
some
on.
unpacking.
Oh, I
Is
just
that all
have.
you wanted to say?
I just have
yeah,
one.
I'm done.
Okay then.
Well, he didn't stop talking through either of our reviews.
Well, he made his
so-
points during yours.
And yours.
think so.
He was talking all the way through yours.
By the
You probably
way,
just couldn't
kudos Murray for just trudging on and not even acknowledging us. This lightweight over here, every time we said anything, he had to
just
comment.
stopped talking. Yeah.
Murray, professional.
'Cause I'm
That's how you do it, Jim.
Because I'm used to it. Because you always interrupt me.
Murray's used to it. But like I said, you two are feisty today or something.
Whatever.
I don't know what the
I'm not
fuck's into you two.
feisty.
I missed my
So the
nap.
only thing I just want to know, how are they going to get from their universe into our universe
ours?
for the next
Which
movie?
is what they
Oh,
showed
there's
in the
lots of
last
time
movie.
for that.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Well,
So,
well, whatever's
yeah.
coming up next. What's coming up next for
So
this?
Stretchy's
I don't know.
gonna
They'll just
invent
borrow
a
that
ti-
thing from Superman. I know it's DC,
Oh yeah,
but whatever.
the portal. Yeah, the
Just
what do you
borrow
call
the
that?
portal.
The
pinhole-
pocket universe.
Pocket universe.
yeah, they'll go through
And they'll
the
go
pocket
from,
universe.
from their Earth to,
Wait,
to ours.
or-
Didn't you tell me there was a pocket
They'll
universe
get-
in
they'll
the
get-
Marvel?
They'll get like the
know.
gun thing from Rick and Morty, and just the little thing that he
Morty.
shoots, and then they can go into like
Teleporter?
other
he's Mr.
dimensions
Fantastic. He'll just invent something.
Yeah, that's probably.
Maybe that's what they need.
But how
to
do they know?
They need to put Rick and Morty into the Marvel universe.
There you go.
That would be.
I don't know.
That would solve a lot of problems.
And South Park.
Yeah, it going back and watching the Thunderbirds and spoiler alert, the final sequence there
Yes.
when they show up, it's like, okay, so they obviously show up on the Earth where the Avengers are. So how the hell did they get from there? From
That
this,
was
from this 50s
ultimately
world?
my question.
This
Yeah, I
is
know.
this is.
We still
and
don't know.
We are gonna find out.
We are
That's
gonna find-
that's why.
Maybe
That's why
that's
they-
why we keep on buying the tickets.
Maybe Doctor Doom works his mojo on them.
Yeah, maybe Doctor Doom's got. Maybe Robert Downey
Robert
Jr.
Robert Downey Doom.
Robert Downey Doomer is going to come back and
He's gonna
go.
suck
I
him in-
was.
he's gonna
I was
pull him into that world.
I was. What's his name again? Was he Thor
I don't
or
know.
who was he?
He was
again?
Iron Man.
He was Iron Man. I am Iron. Wait. It's almost
For
a
like
tribute to
25
Ozzy.
movies, he was
I
Iron
am
Man.
Iron Man. And then he turns into Mr. Doom, and then bam, they go to a new universe. There,
Yeah,
I've solved
maybe.
that problem.
Here we go. Now you know the plot of the whatever
Of the
is
next
coming.
movie, whatever it
The
is.
By the
end-
way,
the end
we
one.
better hang on to this this recording of this episode so that when Marvel does that,
Yeah, I can get some money.
We can sue them.
Yeah,
Let's
totally.
sue Disney.
'cause we could use some
Why
money.
not? Trump could be the only guy who can sue people. We can sue people.
Yeah, sure. Why not? They'll pay us.
That's true.
All right. As Murray's already said, we went to see The Home with Pete Davidson. Now, if you say to me, Jim, there is a horror movie cast in an old folks' home and stars Pete Davidson, and in said old folks' home, you have secrets and old people fucking and lots of intrigue and blood and some pretty amazing gore.
That sounds like that's Mondo. That
You
sounds like
literally
Mondo.
wrote Jim's horror's wet dream.
That has to be Mondo.
I got to admit, I was a little scaroused when the old people sex happened. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I know.
There was some pretty scarousing going on there. I mean, old people fucking is usually enough to get my juices flowing alone. But add copious amounts of gore, that's finger licking good. You know, in reference back to the old people having sex.
Which is also finger licking.
That's exactly what I'm saying. So the story is about Pete Davidson, who was a foster child who had an older foster brother who mysteriously dies when he's about 10. Fast forward to him years later, and he's not handled things very well at all. He's an artist who breaks into places and tags things and makes murals, but not like Banksy, more like a delinquent. But he does have talent. You can see it from his art. This last time he is caught, his steppapa pulls what might be considered some final strings to save him from prison.
Dun dun dun.
Exactly. Instead, he has to become a superintendent at previously mentioned sexy old folks home. Slowly we learn that these old people are hiding a secret that our boy Petey needs to uncover. The story has a real cult feel, sort of like, I would say, like Society or Rosemary's Baby, etc. The gore is pretty amazing for a low budget film, and the atmosphere and feel of the film is very dated feeling, almost like it was made to look like it was made in the 70s. At times, I thought it was intentionally done, but then I was like,
I don't know.
the sound and the lighting and the tone would have been way better than this if it was intentionally done. Because I think of what was crap.
The movies with what's her head,
Good old what's her head.
Yeah.
What's her nuts?
But we've gotten like 3 different versions of her.
I know. I know who you're talking about. I can't remember.
Those have kind of that quality.
Yeah,
where it's intentional and it works.
Yeah, and it works. It does. Them trying to make it look 70s, it didn't really work.
Right.
The film is pretty predictable and does kind of get a bit draggy in the middle, but the gore and the Petey kept you interested right up until the very end. And then, to be honest, there was a point in this I was actually thinking to myself, if these things that I felt I knew would or should happen don't happen, I'm going to be really disappointed. And it could have gone all the way to a rage for me. But these things did happen. And the ending was so completely bonkers, over the top, an amazingly stabby, choppy fest of awesomeness. So it gets a meh for the story, the gory, and the Peter Davidson Ori. But I liked the ending. I didn't like the ending. I loved the ending. And the director needs to make sure the little things, and I put this in heavy quotes, little things are done better with the production values. Otherwise, this would have been a total mondo, but it just made it too meh.
Yeah, I almost want to see this in a different theater because the sound was so bad that I'm like, maybe they've just done something wrong with the presentation of this film. That took me out of it completely. I totally disagree with Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson was in over his head. He cannot carry a movie. He proved it with this movie. I did not think he was good at all. I don't know what you were watching.
I liked him.
And it was too little too late and even though the ending was bonkers and it was cool and there was some good gore and It was a fun ending. It wasn't that well executed. It could have been so much better. It's had really choppy editing, and it was obviously done for some sort of effect. What effect? I'm not sure. I think the effect was to annoy me.
Probably.
I did not like this movie. I wanted to like it. I thought it, and the thing is, the concept's good. The story could have been good if it was better executed. I thought it was poorly executed. And I cannot get away from the fact that the sound was awful. And I'd like to put it out there. Has someone else seen this and the sound wasn't awful? Because, like, I'm talking not bad, like awful. Like, there's muffled things, and then the soundtrack is like over top, like it comes in like way louder than other stuff, and it was just a jumbled mess, including the acting. So I did not like this at all. This was a rage.
Yeah, no, I didn't mind it. I know what you're saying
But seriously,
about the sound.
somebody let me know, like, well, did we just get a bad copy of this film? Because it was not like there. And there's
where you saw it.
like even everything. There was like stuff that was kind of out of focus, which maybe that was intentional.
Sunridge.
But the sound was just like I couldn't get past it. But even if the sound was pristine and like done perfectly, Pete Davidson was not good in this movie.
I didn't hate him. I'm sorry, I didn't hate him as much as you did.
Yeah, and I actually love Pete Davidson. Like everything he's been in, I'm like, you know what? That was better because he was in it, because he made me smile. And this character, I didn't get. And I think a lot of it is the fact that Pete Davidson couldn't convince me, because his acting was not up to what he was supposed to be.
I think the actor should have been younger. That's what I think.
Yeah, maybe.
I think because how they were portraying it is that
He's an orderly, right?
Yeah. No, he wasn't an orderly.
kind of-
No, he's a bit of a delinquent.
He's a bit of a delinquent, and he got like community service
To work
instead
in
of
it,
having
yeah,
to.
but he was doing orderly stuff. Like,
Well, he was being a
he was more of a
superintendent.
janitor.
Yeah, he's being a
janitor,
superintendent.
whatever.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
cleaning up crap.
at the end of the day, I just this didn't work for me at all.
Yeah, I liked the story. I liked the gore. I liked Pete Davidson, even though you didn't.
No,
I could get past
I
the
didn't.
sound. It was annoying at times,
Oh, it was
but
super annoying.
you know, because
as I say,
both very nice.
The sound just pushed me over the edge. I mean, it was going to be a rage regardless, but it ended up being like a super rage because it was just a technically abysmal.
yeah, the production values weren't good. But I thought that I personally thought the gore was really good.
Some of the gore was really good. Some of it was.
It was okay. It's better than most. There wasn't a lot. There was a lot of practical effects in this.
There were some practical effects, and as I say, and back to the only thing that I think could have saved it, and that's that last scene where everything just kind of goes bonkers. Well, not last scene, but you know, the last sequence
10
where everything
minutes.
goes bonkers. I thought that could have been so good, but it was so choppy that sometimes I didn't even know who he was attacking, and then like it was just a mess.
Did you fall asleep though? Because
No,
I knew who everybody was attacking.
Well, I don't know what you were.
Maybe because you know what? Here's my prediction
was
of this,
not
Murray. This is
good.
my perception, not prediction. My perception is that because Bryce is going deaf, maybe the sound wasn't as bad, and also maybe his vision is also going.
I'm not
because
going
he couldn't
deaf,
see.
although
Maybe.
I'm just checking.
He
yeah.
needs to turn his hearing aid up.
Turn his hearing aid
I don't
on.
have a hearing aid.
Yet.
Maybe he needs to get
let's
one
say
then.
yet,
Yes.
because he should.
Well, I know
get
he
one.
doesn't hear what we say, so maybe he needs a.
No, I think
Probably doesn't say
I
anything.
think what you guys need to do is enunciate so that I can understand
Right.
what you're saying.
Sorry, we need to carry around a
Instead of
megaphone.
Megaphone.
A megaphone when we're talking to him.
All right.
Here's my impression of you guys. What? You didn't understand what I just said?
Funny enough, we understand each other just fine.
Yeah, it's perfect because
What?
my hearing's working and Murray's.
So is
Enunciation
mine.
is key.
Because I didn't spend my teens and 20s listening to loud music.
Death metal without
Yeah.
earphones
Hey man,
on.
into my 40s.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you're deaf.
That's right. That's why you're deaf.
All right. Okay, so we're now going to talk about the ruining of Murray's
Ruining
childhood.
of my childhood cartoons.
Bambi the Rectoning. Oh, sorry.
Rectoning.
The Reckoning. And just so everybody knows, there wasn't one scene in here
Yeah.
where there was a rectoning, and I wish there was. That's the only thing that made me super disappointed about this film. was that there was no rectuming. Like, could you imagine?
I don't even know what that means, and I don't want
Bambi's
to.
giant horns
Up somebody's butt.
up somebody's rectum. It's the rectuming.
Up the butt.
So, with a name like Bambi the Reckoning, you know you're not going to be getting any BAFTA awards given out. No. That is for sure.
And this one's not for the kiddies.
But, yes, it's not. It's definitely not for kiddies.
There's a kid in it.
I mean, to go watch it.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You know what? Kids are
I'm
going.
sure that child actor was scarred for life too.
You know what? He should have been, because he was not great. But you might, just might, get some justice for Bambi's mom. Take a vengeful deer, sprinkle in some toxic waste by evil corporations, and you have a recipe for success for this new trend of bringing public domain Disney schlock into horror world. I mean, there is some kind of story that I think they were trying to tell, but ultimately none of that makes.
Yeah, Bambi's pissed off and he wants to kill everybody.
None of it really made sense. There is nothing. There's nothing that happens in this that makes any sense whatsoever. Bambi shows up everywhere all the time, and there are a ton of people in this wandering around the forest aimlessly and randomly, happening upon things that somehow again ended up, and I'm going to put this in heavy quotes, in the forest when they had no place to be in the forest. They crash a car, Marie, at the side of the road, but guess where it ends up?
In the forest.
In the forest.
Was it in a tree?
No, well, you know what?
They were
the
by a
that movie we went to where they crashed something into a tree?
Because whenever they found these things, they were deep in the heart of the forest.
What was that?
You're like,
what was that werewolf movie we saw where they crashed their van in the middle of a tree?
Yeah, that one, the horrible, horrible werewolf movie. Yeah. So sometimes they bump into each other magically, and when they do, Bambi gets sweet, sweet reckoning revenge. Oh, and for some reason, they add in an old woman who seems to be suffering from dementia, but she's channeling Bambi somehow through her drawings.
Did she raise Bambi after his
you
mother was
know what?
killed?
We don't know, but you know what?
We need an origin story.
We kind of need an origin story.
Everything's better with an origin story.
Well,
we need a Detective Keen.
We did get an origin story with Bambi. We did get to see
Detective Keen would have got to the bottom of this.
Detective Keen.
I don't know that.
So she seems to somehow Bambi mind meld with him or something. Again, I don't know. But you know what?
She knows his thoughts.
Ultimately, I didn't care.
Yeah.
It wasn't just that nonsense and all these random events and the magic happenings, because from moment one, I just kept asking what the fuck was going on. But then it didn't matter, because Bambi ran around the forest killing everyone with his fabulous reckoning CGI. And
razor sharp horns.
And I think there was puppet work with his buddies Thumpers. And I say Thumpers because there wasn't
Thumper was
just
a bunny rabbit.
Yeah. It wasn't just Thumpers. And I did say Thumpers, plural, because them rabbits do multiply.
Were they like the rabbits
I think
from Monty
one
Python?
of them. I think the first one was actually the real Thumper. And
I think it was. I think he's,
and the rest are just Thumper offspring.
Thumperettes. Yeah. So if you can imagine, Murray, think those little dinosaurs in the Jurassic movies where all of a sudden somebody's taunting them.
They seem cute until
until they
like 1,000 of them.
converge on you. Yeah, we got a scene with that. And they were
cute
because they were cute.
Rabbits,
they were cute little bunnies, and they were tearing the flesh from his bones.
Then all of a sudden, they had really, really sharp teeth.
And they were
like the one from Monty Python.
And they were just ripping people.
Really sharp. It was kind of like that, but
the Holy Grail one.
But instead of one,
took down a whole army of knights.
There was like 50
of them.
Yeah,
Wow.
It was awesome.
Sure.
I laughed a lot at all the stupidness, and the kills were fun, especially the fact that everyone evil or kind of mean got their reckoning. Unlike the Winnie the Pooh films, this one had a better concept, and the whole adventure was entertaining, whereas the Pooh was just Pooh. You're right. I'm looking forward.
Part two of Pooh had a good first.
The first 5 minutes, which was
the
the animated stuff that they put in. If they would have just done that.
No. When they get right into the action in part two.
Yeah, it's not good after the first 5 minutes, though, Bryce.
No, I'd say 10 minutes.
Okay, I'll give you 10 minutes.
All right.
That's it. So
I got 10 minutes, Mur.
I'm looking forward
I
to
have 90.
Bambi coming back with some more reckoning. Like the classic Universal movies. I hope it's Bride of Bambi or Son of Bambi. I'm actually okay. You get permission and get CGI Christopher Lee to come back for this. Wouldn't that be great if we had CGI Christopher Lee riding on Bambi or Son of Bambi? I'm kind of looking forward to that.
There you go.
This was a lot of fun, and I got some unpacking, but it was a meh-be.
Yeah. We got like an origin story with this one, with the whole, and it's pretty deep, man. Like the Bambi goes through some major league trauma, and you understand why Bambi's so pissed, because not only do we see mom get killed, but we also see wifey and child. Like by the end of this, you're like, God damn, Bambi, I get it. I know why you're pissed. I know why you want to kill everything you see.
We were cheering for Bambi.
But yeah, and we also find out that, Bambi ate some sort of toxic sludge, I guess,
Turned him into Super Bambi.
That they poured into.
Yeah. So yeah, they were poisoning his. Not only were they killing him, but they were also poisoning his environment. I mean, he's just getting revenge for everything.
Still don't want to see it.
Go Bambi.
Isn't that one of the strings when you pull Woody's back? Poison the water hole.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know. I think you're
Maybe
wrong.
when
I'm almost positive.
Maybe when the rights for
I
Toy
don't
Story
think
run
you're
out,
wrong.
they'll make
I'm gonna look that up while you
horror
keep
version
talking.
of
I
those
think you're
guys.
wrong. But yeah, I mean, it's one of these, another movie where the CGI should have actually just annoyed me, but when it's kind of done with this much, tongue in cheek, it's like, yeah, you can look past it. There were some fun scenes. Overall, the stories, I like the fact that I liked all the animation, and because every time you got animation, you're actually getting story. And then it would go on to just like one kill after the other and some really silly decisions. And,
it was a lot of dumb, but
and there was a lot of dumb. But you know what? This movie cruised by pretty quickly for me, and it wasn't. At no point was I like thinking I hate this movie. I was like, yeah, it is what it is. If you're excited to see, like, the concept of this movie, and you're like, yeah, that's something I want to see. Go see it. It's not terrible.
it's fun.
If you're somebody that's going to say, you know what, there's no way I'm going to like this movie, you're probably right. You probably won't like this movie. I thought it was fine. There was nothing in it that was good. There was nothing in it that was bad. It was meh. And I like the animation. I thought that was cool. It was very minimalist, and it was cool. I like the narration, the over the top narration as well. Not over the top, but the narration that came in that kind of described what was gave you the lowdown on why Bambi's the way Bambi is, and the CGI wasn't terrible. It was all right. I liked it. They kept it dark too, which always helps CGI.
It does help CGI.
Yeah. It was meh.
I will stick to the cartoon. Thank you very much.
I didn't like the kid. Like, he was annoying from moment one, and
was terrible.
Never got any better. Like,
it's whatever.
but it does follow the tropes of
that's a problem with these
horror movies where you got teenagers that are all annoying and that you want them to die.
Yeah.
So everybody in this film who you wanted to die does die.
I mean,
so that's the only spoiler.
It suffers from what all low budget horror movies suffer from, and that's the acting. I mean, nobody was great in this. The kid was terrible. When's the last time you saw a low budget movie that had a kid that can act? And unfortunately, it just doesn't happen.
Never.
Because if a kid can act.
Oh, we talked about one last week. I'm sure that was a pretty low budget film.
What's that?
About the dog and the kid and the
dog and the kid.
We don't know how to do something
with the dog.
Something.
I don't think that was that low budget.
Yeah, I don't know.
That had some money behind that. That had a whole lot more money behind it than this thing did.
I don't know. It sounds like they spent a lot of money on CGI.
Yeah.
I don't think they spent that much money. CGI's cheap these days. You just whip out your Commodore 64 and you press
some buttons.
You're Atari.
You press a few buttons and boom, you've got a killer deer.
There you go. I'm sure it's just that easy,
It's
Bryce.
probably 100%.
I should do it for a living.
And they make millions of dollars a year.
They'll charge like
Using their
half what
Commodore
everybody else is
64s.
charging. I'll charge half.
Totes.
Just give me your business. I'll make a CGI killer deer for you for like I don't know.
100 grand.
There was some puppet work.
I was gonna say
too.
$50, but I like your
Oh,
price better. 100 grand.
There was some puppet work.
Yeah,
too,
I think there was a little bit of puppet work.
Because
in
when
it.
Bambi was he extends his mouth open
Yeah,
and he's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
eat Grandma's head.
Yeah.
And then
And
all of a sudden it's like squirrel,
Yeah.
and he goes somewhere else.
Yeah, it was all right. The more we're talking about, the more I'm like, yeah, I really did like this.
It was a good movie. I didn't mind it at all.
It's okay.
There's a lot of things to hate about it if you really
Oh,
allow
yeah, I mean,
yourself
if
to
you're
hate
gonna-
about
If
it.
you're gonna pick it apart, but why do that? You know what you're going to.
Again,
Just go have a good time.
The funniest thing about it is him and I are laughing our asses off through
And
this.
nobody else is.
And there was only, I think, one other person in the cinema.
No, there was Joel and there was like 5 other
Oh yeah,
people.
Joel was
Joel
there.
was
too.
there.
Joel
Yeah,
was there.
Wow.
Yeah,
Lucky
and-
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
We love Joel.
We love Joel. Joel's awesome.
He's our man. So, but we were the only ones laughing.
Joel's like a walking encyclopedia, man.
He is.
You can
He is.
you can
He's
ask
like an
about
unofficial member of Film Rage.
There you go.
He knows everything.
He does.
He does know everything.
Yeah, so the only unpacking I had was how everything just randomly happens. It was just like, I had problems if I let myself go there, that they were always in the forest.
Yeah, I know. You've already mentioned that. Whatever. It's fine.
And what was the point of having Grandma have Claire? Like, she's doing that whole thing where she's drawing really fast. Like, she's
Because it
possessed
was a
by-
cool
she
scene
was
with the
possessed
fast
with-
drawing.
Possessed by Bambi.
Plus, you got to
Drawing
look at
pictures of
cool
Bambi.
pictures.
You know
I
what?
like the Bambi pictures.
Hey, I'm not saying I didn't like the Bambi pictures. I'm just like, well, how does this fit into the
It
story?
doesn't matter. Just stop. What are you thinking for? Just let it wash over you and forget about thinking.
You know
Just-
what? There's certain movies where you just have to let that
Yeah.
happen.
And
Right?
you can with this movie.
Yeah, you totally can.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was fun. All right, we got, hi.
Oh, hi.
Ohio.
I was hoping you were going to do
So,
that next.
a comedy love story written in the blackest of comedy styles. Now, if you've seen the trailer, which I'm sure Murray has,
You've seen
I
the movie.
saw it.
you know what this is about.
Yeah, I read
Kind of like Cabin in the Woods meets Heathers meets 9 to 5 meets Kenny Rogers in a Dolly Parton video. Exactly like that.
Islands in the stream. That is what we are.
No one in between.
How
can we be wrong?
Sail away with me. Okay, let's stop.
To
on this.
another shore, and we rely on each other. Aha! From one lover to another. Aha! Yeah, so it was exactly like.
duet that nobody needed.
Well, we got a lot of that. in
Nobody
this movie.
need it, but now everybody
Everybody
wants
it. Yep. So it's exactly like I just described. All those things mashed together.
Yes.
The story of two lovers who go out into the woods for a romantic weekend, and then they realize they both have very different thoughts on where the relationship
Yeah,
is,
she's cray-cray.
where it was, and where it's going.
She's a victim of circumstance.
She's a little bit a victim of circumstance.
I mean,
say
it gets
that.
things get out of
just say
hand
that.
sometimes.
and that kind of added to the comedy.
I love David Cross.
David Cross is so good. We have kidnapping, almost sexual intercourse in the river, witchcraft, true solidarity, friendship, where they are willing to go as far as needed to support each other, even murder if need be, Murray. This cast is funny. This script is very funny and feels very natural in a very unnatural situation. The humor comes from both how funny this cast is and how fun this writing is. I had a lot of fun in this movie. As far as comedy suspense films go, it was a high meh. I don't even know how to classify this, though. So I don't feel that because there is romance and a comedy in a film that makes it a rom-com. To me, rom-com is those typical
this
horrible
is-
life
yeah, this
/
is-
Hallmark films where the characters are unbelievable and unlikable.
Yeah.
There is a whole new breed of comedy rom-coms, and they're more like past lives. Okay, so I have a feeling that what we should now
movie that
do
will never
is,
die.
I love Past Lives.
yeah. Well, what I think we
Celine
need to
Song's
do
the
is if
best.
it's a funny movie that also has romance in it, it's now called a past lives film.
Ah.
So Past Lives is its own genre.
Yep.
That's what I'm putting forward here.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So when I say
you're saying-
rom-com-
you're saying "Oh Hi" is like Past Lives.
It's exactly like Past Lives.
Usually I agree that because most things are, but
Because there was a romance and there was comedy. I mean, the first 15 minutes of this, you think this is just going to be funny sex.
Right.
And then they do the old switcheroo on us.
Yes.
And it's because we saw
the
the
old-
trailer.
The old 180-degree.
Yeah.
Switcheroo.
I don't know. I was watching the trailer. I thought it was going to turn to misery.
Well, it almost does.
It almost
tied
does.
to a bed. I was waiting
It
for her to come in with that sledgehammer.
Yeah,
She did with a
came
hatchet,
in with
I think,
a
or something.
some sort of knife.
There you go.
or-
Just
I don't
something.
It's just like misery, apparently, too.
No. It's just like Past Lives, Murray. So I'm putting that forward. When I say the term rom-com,
Yeah.
it means Hallmark crapfest romance comedy. When I say it's a Past Lives film, everybody knows it's a funny movie that has some romance in it.
Okay, then.
Meaning it has good writing.
There you go. I like David Cross.
David Cross is hilarious in this.
So funny.
Actually, the whole cast was hilarious.
Yeah, no, this was pretty clever for the most part. I agree that the cast was good. I thought that what's her head, Geraldine Viswanathan, she's really, really good in everything.
Her timing is so on.
And her,
too.
her timing's great. And her boyfriend in this, Kenny, he's really like everybody's just really funny. Like the only, I mean, my least favorite character in there would be the victim in this whole deal, and he was even good. So
Yep.
there was nobody in this that wasn't good. It's funny. I'm not a big fan the way it sort of ended. It didn't really make sense to me. I thought it was a little too
Hollywood ending?
Yeah, let's just put a big bow on this whole thing where I was kind of hoping, and that's me. I was hoping it was going to go a little more dark because I think it would have been a more effective movie if it went a little more dark. And it didn't have to go like dark. It just had to end logically, which I don't think it did. I think it was a little
I didn't
illogical.
have problems with the ending like you did.
And I'm trying to figure out how the heck he got from the car to where he ended up, and just makes sense. Why wouldn't you just hang out on the
Literally,
roadside?
we just talked about that in Bambi the Reckoning.
But that's a different movie. That's the who
It was
cares in that
exactly-
movie?
it's exactly-
In this movie, I do care because this movie's supposed to be realistic. Bambi's
it?
Bambi.
Is it?
So why isn't he just hanging out by the car? He knows that someone's going to drive by.
Because he rolled down the hill.
He didn't roll down the
He
hill.
did. He pulled himself away
pulled
closer
away.
to somewhere safe.
Anyways.
Because there was gas leaking and it was going to explode. So he pulled himself away from the car. Sorry, did you need that in the movie to make you feel better about it?
Well, I don't buy your explanation. So
It's
no.
exactly what happened.
No, that's a dumb explanation too. Anyways, I enjoyed myself. It wasn't terrible. It was meh.
All right. I don't want to tell too much about this movie because I think people should see this movie because it is good. It's surprising. It's creative as a comedy.
Okay.
I have an unpack. Just one.
Okay, go ahead.
That this idea of this story is pretty bonkers.
The
And
idea?
the boyfriend, like his
I actually
his whole
thought-
character, the boyfriend of her friend is his character is the best.
Its character is so good because he knows what's right,
Yes.
but he loves her so much
He
that
loves
it's
the
like,
pussy.
you know what? Let's just
He's addicted to the pussy.
do something that just absolutely is not in my character.
but I'm in love with
because
her.
of her, I will do it because whatever it takes. Like he is smitten, man.
Yeah. That's
And
what
who-
I call
who can
true.
blame him? She's awesome.
See, it's just like Past Lives. I just told
you know what?
that.
The more you're talking, maybe it is just like Past Lives.
Everything.
It's totally just like Past Lives.
Most stuff is.
All right, and our last film of the week is Sorry, Baby.
Sorry, baby.
So, an awkward tale of a young woman who
Save
survives.
the best for last, Murray.
That's right.
Sure.
Sorry, the greatest movie. What is
Greatest
it?
movie of the year or
Of the
whatever,
year.
according to some of
Okay.
the stamps across the screen in the trailer.
Yeah.
It was really awesome.
So they're saying it's better than Smurfs?
Everybody is saying
I don't think so. All right, okay, so an awkward tale of a young woman.
Better than Smurfs.
An awkward tale of a young woman who survives a sexual assault and how it affects her, but it's also much, much more than that. It's also about having that one person that you would burn someone's pens for you if you need them to. And when you say, I got a cat,
Okay.
they say, whatever you need.
Yep, whatever you need.
So on top of the story having a bit of awkwardness to it, and it's awkwardness, just about everything in this is awkward. It also
Kinda
has
like life.
it has a lot of comedy. Sure, our lead is ultra dry funny and has a twisted sense of humor,
Yes.
but they also show that to everyone, and they are all still very well liked by everyone that comes in contact with them. The friendship between our lead, played by Eva Victor, who plays Agnes, and her best friend
Who also
Naomi
wrote
Acker,
it.
Liddy.
who plays Liddy,
I love
shows
Liddy.
what
Liddy's awesome.
unconditional love between friends.
I need more Naomi Aki in my life.
Yeah, who doesn't?
She's Whitney Houston. Just so you know.
in the Whitney Houston.
Oh, is she?
She was in the Whitney
Oh,
Houston
maybe I
story.
should watch that then.
Maybe. I don't
Because
think she
she's
does-
amazing.
I don't think she does a lot of the singing, but she does a lot of the acting.
She's,
Like Mickey 17 was a great movie, but
Yeah, she was in that too.
She absolutely outshone everybody
go.
in that movie, and that's saying something because that had some powerhouse performances.
go.
In
It did.
Anyways, go ahead. I
story-
just love Naomi
Yeah.
Aki.
Who doesn't?
She's the best.
You're just speaking
good.
speaking the obvious, brother.
Love her.
So the story moves at a very slow pace, but sometimes I felt it worked well, and other times I felt it also worked well, but also gave you time to
So
grasp.
sometimes
what
it
is
worked well, and other times it worked well.
really well.
Okay.
Yes. No.
No, it always worked well.
It sometimes worked well, and then at other times
It worked well.
it worked
I gotcha.
well.
I gotcha.
But it also gave you time to grasp what is happening in Agnes's life.
That's important.
All the supporting cast are great, and especially an amazing scene between Agnes and John Carroll Lynch,
Yeah,
who
that's
plays
so
Pete,
good.
a sandwich shop owner.
Oh, Pete. I
Good
love
old
you, Pete.
Pete's the best.
I need some Pete in my life.
You wouldn't eat his sandwich, though, I can tell you that.
No, I wouldn't
had
eat a
meat on
sandwich.
it.
That's true. But I think Pete would probably he'd
Have a vegan sandwich.
He'd make me a sandwich without any like,
Totally.
animal crap in it.
I actually wish he was more in this movie.
Yeah.
I feel this film, if you're open to it, can take you through both the awkward direction style, acting style, writing style, and overall awkwardness of this entire film to a place of understanding and hopefulness for our lead, as well as all that she comes into contact with. I also feel that this film is one that you have to sit with for a while. Now, upon leaving the cinema, I felt the emotions just kind of wash over me. And the ending was really amazing for the story that was told. I really appreciated all this style, and I found this quite original and interesting. But the story, I was not as amazed even after sitting with it for a few days. So, like most films, if I let it sit with me and I'm still thinking about the movie, then I would say this would have stayed a full Mondo. So when I walked out of the film, I felt this was a Mondo. But as I sat with it more and I digested it more, it dropped just very slightly down to a very high man.
Really?
I'm still saying everyone should go see this, but be prepared for this to feel really awkward through the entire film. The cast is amazing. The writing is really good, but I did not, this type of movie, I felt I should have had more emotional attachment, and I didn't, because what's my test? I didn't cry once through this entire movie, and I think for the story they were telling, I should have been crying.
I don't think you need to cry, but whatever.
This should have made me cry. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Eva Victor as Agnes is really good, but the fact that she's also the director and the screenwriter is like, what is going on with
Too
these?
many hats.
No, what is going on with these ultra freaking talented young people that are writing, directing, and acting in their own movies, and just like are just amazing. Like it's like I can't believe how many amazing movies we've seen.
Yep.
Where just some ultra talented young person. I've never heard of Eva Victor in my life, and then bang, there she is with a movie that absolutely floored me. I don't know what the heck you're talking about.
I'm talking about how I felt after the movie.
Like I knew as soon as I walked out of this movie what I was rating it, and I didn't have to sit with it at all. And the fact that I am still thinking about it,
See, I'm not thinking about it.
I am totally thinking about it.
No.
I could watch that John Carroll Lynch freaking scene on a loop for like the rest of my life and just be so happy. Every single supporting character in this is perfect. Kelly McCormick is Natasha. My God, she is hilarious.
Oh God, yeah, she's funny.
She is so funny.
Their confrontation in her office.
Oh God, it's so good. Yeah, I slept with him. Anyways, this movie is amazing from start to finish. There's no missed beats. It is a little bit awkward at times. The humor is so dry. The performances are just so good.
Yes, I agree.
Naomi Ackie, Lucas Hedges, I just like everybody in it they were all good actors, but it's like, wow, these performances are great. And this is such a well-written movie. I can't believe that you're giving it a high med. This is a Mondo.
Nope, it wasn't.
This is absolutely a Mondo. I love this movie. There's a good chance this could be on like my best of the year.
That's awesome. I'm glad you liked it. I these type of movies, if I don't get to the emotional grit of the film,
I never get to that point.
Yes, so. I know. That's normally because you're what is it? No, it's not a narcissist. Sociopath. That's what it is. It's because you're a sociopath.
Because I'm a sociopath.
He's a fully functioning sociopath.
Yeah, he is. He's an operating, fully functional sociopath.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah. So that's why you don't see. Whereas me, that's how I can really tell. Like this film needed to pull your guts out. Everything you say, I agree with. The writing was great. The actors were great. The tone was good, and it's so good. It's a very awkward movie. I for you to say it's sometimes awkward, I think is so wrong. It's very awkward, which normally I love, and I just didn't feel the emotional connection to this film, so I couldn't give it a Mondo.
I'm disappointed that you didn't give it a Mondo.
You know what? I'm used to disappointing you.
He's okay with that.
This was so good.
Yeah, it was really good. It just wasn't great.
And I am so looking forward to Eva Victor making some more stuff because she was. If this is her first effort as a director,
I'm looking forward to if she can get an emotional connection to me on the next one.
Somebody actually gives her money.
So I don't think it actually was her first effort, but maybe as a director, it is her first. Yeah, it is her first director. Yeah.
There you go.
Crazy. Hey, I know that music.
Well, as I mentioned, I've been a little busy. I have no time the last 5 or 6 days to do anything. So yeah, I didn't really have a lot. I just pulled something out of a hat here. For those of you who actually
out of the rectuming,
I know you guys don't care, but Phase 6 of the Marvel, which is Fantastic Four, was the first movie of the new phase. They're on 6
phase
now.
6? I don't understand. I thought they had like phase 1. This is phase 2.
No, phase 1 was the original like Avengers.
That was phase 1. This is phase 2.
No, we're
don't
on
get
6.
him to explain it all.
We're on
to you.
6. I'm gonna bypass all the crap. But anyway,
this is 6.
How is this 6?
We're not explaining it to you.
We had the first giant story, and now we're going to the second story.
Because that's what the guy who runs Marvel called it.
Yes.
Okay, well, he's an idiot.
Well, of course he is.
He's meh.
He keeps running crap. But anyway, according to the San Diego Comic-Con, which is where they released all this stuff, there's a bunch of Disney TV crap nobody cares about, which I'm sure they'll find a way to work into the films.
Usually that's what they do.
The next one next summer is Spider-Man 4.
So how old is Tom Holland now? 70?
He's probably 30-ish now.
Like, what is he, like 70 years old?
The other two were in their 30s when they played Spider-Man. He was the only actual kid.
Anyway. Okay, sorry. So Spider-Man's still in
next
this
summer.
Okay. He wasn't one of the ones that went away?
He did. He came back.
Oh.
He's never
Did he?
left. I don't know.
that's the snap
I don't
thing.
understand how people left. That's what
Anyway.
I don't get. They
Oh,
should
yeah,
still
the
be in
snap.
the Avengers.
Avengers
understand the snap.
Doomsday, which is next year, Christmas time.
Doomsday.
The return of Robert Downey as the
Okay.
bad guy now.
Okay.
I never liked him anyway, but so yeah, they've according to the trailer from like last year, they've got
But he's Iron
all the
Man.
blue people from the X-Men are all coming back for this. Like
The blue
Mystique
people?
and Beast and Nightcrawler.
What about
all three of them are coming
What about
back.
the blue people from Avatar?
No, there's no Avatar.
Oh,
Wasn't that Disney? on
Anyway, so
Avatar?
that's the end of next
I think
year.
so.
Is and then there's the Avengers Secret
they
Wars.
should do a crossover.
which is the year after.
Do they form like? I'm confused because
What?
they're not even talking about who the Avengers are.
Oh no, they're bringing the X-Men into the Avengers.
And then
they
the-
used to be separate. Now
right,
they're
right,
going to be
but
together.
but
X-Men are going to be Avengers?
yes, some of them are.
'Cause
Well, they're going to be in
isn't
the
in
movie. Anyway, I don't know if they're
anyway,
Avengers,
okay.
but anyway.
Sorry, let's hear what this is.
And then they got a TV show about Vision, who I'm pretty sure died. And then we got Wonder Man, whatever the hell that is.
Sounds wonderful.
Wonder Man?
And we're getting a Shang-Chi 2.
Yay.
What?
And doesn't
That I don't need.
August. No, we're supposed to. I don't know what's coming. Then Doctor Strange 3.
There's a Doctor Strange.
There will be a Doctor Strange 3.
Oh.
They're bringing in. Remember at the end of the last one, Charlize Theron showed up.
No.
Apparently she's a thing.
Don't remember.
And I don't know why, but there's a Thor 5.
Oh, because they're gonna have his kid, Love and Thunder, and now it's
And
just gonna be
I-
Thunder.
Says they may.
Did he have a kid?
Yeah.
No, he looked
He
after
adopted
the bad guy's
He adopted
kid.
that kid.
The bad guy's kid at the end of the movie.
Yeah, I don't remember
The
that.
daughter. Which is his actual kid, by the way. That's actually Chris Hemsworth's kid.
There you
But
go.
Anyway,
Who's Chris Hemsworth?
Thor. And eventually we're going to be getting another X-Men movie, apparently.
I like the other Hemsworth.
And Black Panther 3 with the, what's her name?
Oh.
So yeah, that's what they're planning the next like 3 years.
So then after that, they're gonna have another Avengers.
no, they got like the Doomsday and
So
then they got the
that's
Secret
this
Wars.
is phase 6.
This is phase 6. There's like a half a dozen movies and a bunch of TV shows.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're always busy. Anyway, that's all I
I'm
got.
curious
Oh.
if any of them are making money now. So the only thing I think Disney makes money at is redoing their original animated shows into live
I don't know.
actions.
Disney's worth billions. They don't give a crap.
I think they do.
No, they don't.
They always want to make them
They
money.
want to make more money, Murray. They can give a crap.
Temperature rising. Vision blurring. Rage taking over.
Okay, my rage is real quick one. It's again to deal with trailers again. So when I saw the trailer for Oh Hi, I wish I hadn't have seen it before I saw this movie. Because the tone of the movie is going, when you're watching Oh Hi and you're looking at this film, and then all of a sudden the tone changes when this moment happens. They show it in the trailer, and I'm like, it would have been so much better to think this was going to be, like, wouldn't that have
Yep.
been an amazing thing? People went into this thinking it was going to be a rom-com, and they realized later it's actually a past lives film.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been so much better. But they kind of spoil it by showing that in the trailer. So that was my rage this week.
That's good rage.
Yeah,
Gotta stop watching trailers.
you should. Just show up like 20 minutes
Yeah,
into the thing.
that's the
when
thing.
movie
You're
starts.
always, sometimes right before the movie, you're watching the trailer and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Just stop.
Yeah.
You don't need, you're going to watch the movie. Why do you need to see the trailer
That's
right
why
now?
you got to go in
idiot?
and sit down like 20 minutes
it's-
into the movie.
You know, it's because of habit. Because I used to watch trailers to go, I want to see this
Start
movie.
mine. Start
Start
mine.
yours.
I want to see the movie, but
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
but now we see everything anyway.
yeah. My rage this week is that Jim keeps on watching frickin' trailers. Who cares? We're gonna see them all. Stop watching trailers. It doesn't matter. We're going to every stinking movie that comes out.
It's
You
true.
don't need to watch the trailer.
You need to see them 5 times in a weekend.
Just watch the movie, and then if you want to watch the trailer after,
We can't
go
help it.
ahead.
We're in the theater.
And then
Then
you can
show up
rage
late.
about how it gave away the whole movie after you watch it. But why are you spoiling for yourself when you know that that's what it's gonna do?
It
You're
does.
picking me off, man.
I'm the worst.
Oh, this show has gone south in a hurry.
Just total.
I didn't know what my rage was going to be
Then you
until you
just found
opened
it.
your mouth.
Rage subsiding. Pulse slowing. Anger fading.
Hey, where's Casey?
Where's Casey? Is he on holidays?
Where's Casey?
I don't know.
Oh, right.
What?
We're not having a Rage or Dare this week,
How come,
so
Jim?
we don't get Casey.
Why not, Jim?
Well, so like our true sociopath has been of late, his reliability has been, shall we say, limited, the Murr, because he couldn't prioritize visiting with his mom,
Yeah, his mom was
overseeing
here.
his
Mom was
assignments.
here.
His mom was
Overseeing
here.
his assignments.
What am I going to make my mom watch frickin' what is it? The Tooth Fairy?
Your mom would have loved the
My
Tooth
mom
Fairy.
would not have loved the Tooth
Leslie
Fairy.
would have
Maybe
loved the
she
Tooth
never
Fairy.
know.
She's a huge.
I wasn't going to make
She's a
her
huge
watch
rock
that.
fan.
I was trying to cram as much me time in for my mom because
Into
she
mommy
wants
time.
she wants to see her baby boy.
She wants her Bryce time. Yeah.
And I can't break away from her. I already did to watch some movies with you. I tried to drag her to as many as I could, but
She
at
did
some
not wanna
point
see
she just
Bambi.
Didn't wanna see Bambi.
She's tapping out. She's like, I draw the line at Killer Bambi. So it is what it is.
She and I have that in common.
Yeah,
There
in
you go.
common. So okay, so you
But
know.
I will for sure watch it by next week.
All right. Well, so I know you were all expecting to hear what we thought of the Tooth Fairy,
And you will.
and you will. But oh wait, there's another thing I was gonna. You know what? I have to change my rage actually, because originally.
You can't change your rage
no,
now.
I'm changing it because
This isn't rage.
This is the rage.
This isn't the
so
just rewind.
so
this
Murray.
isn't open rage.
So Murray, you want to know how reliable our boy Bryce is?
Why? What
So
did you do?
I'm sitting at the movie theaters early because I'm working on all our stuff that we're gonna put together
And
for
you want to watch the
SIF.
trailers?
No, I'm not watching any trailers. I'm hard working on our SIF stuff because
It's
we're
due.
going to be
Yeah.
working with SIF
It's due. Yeah.
at their new festival coming up, and I'm working on all this stuff. And
It
I
is
get
a new
And I get a
festival.
phone
It
call,
is.
which I missed once because you know what? When I'm at the theater working on
don't answer your
film
phone.
rage stuff, I don't answer my phone. But it just kept ringing, so I was like, you know what? I better answer this. What's so important when I'm sitting there and I've got half an hour before the movie starts,
Yep.
and it's Bryce, and he's like, "Can you
Well,
come?"
was he at home?
He's
No.
no, it gets better. He was like, "Can you come get me?" And I'm like, "Well, where are you?" And he's like, "I'm at Bingo with my mom."
Bingo.
So he was at Bingo with his mom, and I have to drive halfway across the city to go pick him up, or they were going to have to drop him off at the movie theater. Except Murray, they were going to drop him off
didn't wanna
at
leave?
a different movie theater
Oh.
because he didn't even know what movie theater
He
we were
didn't know
going
where
to.
you were.
I phone him up. I'm like, I can't make it to Sunridge. I need you to pick me up and take it. He's like, what are you talking about? The movie's at West Hills. And I'm like, it was a blessing in disguise, though, Murray, because had I actually been on time
And driven.
By the way,
You
it
would've
wasn't
gone
my
to Sunridge?
fault. They had technical difficulties at Bingo.
Bingo.
It started
Bingo.
like an hour late, but
It's
I'm not going to go into
She
that.
was
It's
on the fritz.
unfortunate.
But I was literally going. I had already told them. I said, "Yeah, you got to drop me off at Sunridge after Bingo." They were going to drop me off, and then they were going to go home because I was going to get a ride back with Jim. They would have dropped me off. I don't have a cell phone. I have no
That's
way
right.
to.
No walking around phone.
I would have been stuck at Sunridge, going, "Where's Jim?" And then eventually, I would have figured out, "Holy crap, the movie's not here."
Do they
Or
even have phones at
He would have
Sunridge?
had to find a quarter and then find a payphone.
Well, that's a
An
problem.
actual payphone.
But yeah, so it worked out in the end because Jim came and got me and took me to the right theater because I would have had them drop me off
Now-
at the wrong theater.
now-
And it's not like these two are close. They are. If you live in Calgary, you know that they are.
Did you
across
miss the
city from
trailers
each other.
because of that?
No, we actually
got in.
He got there and amazing, and I went out and I was waiting for him at the side of the road. So he barely stopped. He kicked
You
the
had to
door
run-
open.
yeah,
I
you had to
jumped
run behind
in
and
then
jump
he kept
in.
on going.
And we did some Tokyo drifting all the way back to the cinema.
Yeah,
All right.
And you know what? That's
Had
what
time to get popcorn and everything.
that's what you call a superhero.
So that was the story we were all
Yes.
looking forward to?
You want
You're-
to
you're
talk?
You're my superhero, Jim.
Okay, well
There
I
you
can't
go.
rage at that
He's
face.
Super Jim. That's right. Is that all we got?
That's all we got.
All right, then.
Okay, well, thanks, Ragers, for listening. Thanks to the extended Film Rage family you can find in our show notes. Thanks to Casey from The Nerdy Photographer for the voice of Rager Darren, our God of Rage. Find us on social media everywhere at Film Rage YYC. Check it out if you think Film Rage at filmrageyyc.com, including our merch site for Redbubble and TeePublic. We're always going to make this a raging blast for all listeners, so please comment, like, subscribe, and send us emails to filmragecalgary@gmail.com. Dare us to see terrible movies to fuel our rage. But no matter what you do, please, 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 pretty please, 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 make us our rage. That's it for this week. Rage.
Rage on.